Perfect!
All I do is get my funny up, bro. People look at me and my funny goes up. I'm straight up not respected, yo.
Sub-level 6.
This cave is very dark.
Why?
What do you mean? Look. It's very dim.
They're having fun.
I have no memory of this place.
Oh.
Ooh, it's playing the music. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right there?
Yeah,
Right next to my base? Okay. This is a level I know has traps in it. You asked me if we're gonna find bomb rocks soon?
Oh.
There they are.
The classic bomb rock.
Yeah, you can't use bomb rocks in this game.
At all?
Nope, they're traps. They'll kill you. Bomb rocks in this game are like twice their size. I've had this level, and like 3 falling down right here. I'm going up this level here. Come on, Louis, I don't like anything. I know I'm going to use that for explosives, drain soldier, no but this is important, okay? I'm going to go over here. I got a feeling that a bomb rock's going to fall next to this guy. It did not fall next to this guy.
Now he's awake.
And now he's awake. No, you don't! No, you don't!
No, he's having fun.
No, he isn't! Get away! Why'd he do that? Why'd he do that, bro? Oh, I think I'll look side to side. He did that just to psych me out. And it worked! You saw how worked up I got.
Mate.
Yeah, but now he's gonna pay the ultimate price for messing with me. Purple Pikmin and red Pikmin make Ultra Pikmin! Sorry, I'm like nerding out. This is my angry video game nerd moment. Die!
Yeah.
Die! Die! Die!
Yeah, the angry Hobotate nerd.
I feel like I'm seriously mic peeking, and I apologize for anyone watching this at night, but I do not like orange bulb orbs at all. So I apologize if my anger seems a little out of character for those watching at home. You know, for those watching with their kids, any parents watching right here with their kids, and I start yelling and screaming at the top of my lungs, your kid gets all sad and starts crying, I apologize. I apologize. Ah! Come on! Come on! Run! 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 Run!
Why'd the bomb rock fall?
I don't know. Why did it only fall there? You saw me. I walked up this area like 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
This cave is evil. I meant it when I said I have no memory of this place. Not too dissimilar to Gandalf the Grey. I have no memory of this place. Tread lightly, young hobbits. I finally got to watch Fellowship of the Ring. Because I told you I've wanted to watch it for like a year now. Like years.
You've never seen it?
No, of course I've seen it, but the last time I sat down and watched it, I was super young.
Okay.
Like super, super young. Like I actually grew up with the Ralph Bakshi animated version that condenses Fellowship and Two Towers into one movie.
Yeah.
Then I saw the live action movie. I'm like, whoa, this is like cool.
Yeah.
I wanted to rent the extended version, but you could only buy it for like $17 on Amazon Video.
Yeah.
Pro tip, not a lot of streaming services have Lord of the Rings, so if you really want to watch it, shell out the bucks on Amazon Video.
Yeah, you should.
Personally, I never saw the point in buying movies on a subscription service because you're already paying to stream the movies. But Lord of the Rings is worth it. It's a 3-hour movie. It's 2 hours and 55 minutes.
Yeah.
Credits included.
Mm-hmm.
The normal version, not even the extended version.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's 2:55.
They're long movies.
They are long movies, but I sat down with my dad and watched them a few days ago.
Well, the thing, they're long movies, but they're long books.
That's true. They're long, they're good. And it was such a good movie, dude. Like, you know how old I was in 2001? I was 1.
You add Peter Jackson, I'm going to make a fiddle masterpiece. Isn't he like Australian?
Maybe.
I know they filmed it all in New Zealand.
They did, and it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful movie. I'm surprised how much relevance Gandalf's wisdom had to today. Because Frodo, he says, I wish I never found the ring. I wish none of this ever happened. This is when they're in the mines of Moria. And Gandalf is, so is anyone that has troubling times such as these. They never wish for times such as these. The only thing you can do is stick it out and learn from these times and get better from them. And I'm like, wow, that really hit hard. Thank you, Gandalf the Grey. Now, do you prefer Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf the
Gandalf
White?
the Grey. Everyone prefers Gandalf the Grey.
Fun little trivia.
What?
When they decided to split The Hobbit into 3 books, even though it's like a 300-page book,
Yeah.
and they made 3 movies off of it.
It's not even 300 pages. It's like 240. It's real short.
Yeah, because he made it for his kids.
You can read The Hobbit in like an afternoon.
You can. Come on! Oh, look at them! All right next to each other like that? You think that's funny?
There's more over there. I don't know if you saw.
Oh, good lord.
And a dweeble.
And a dweeble. But anyway, when they were making the movies and they asked the guy who played Gandalf to come back, he said, "Oh yeah, I'll come back."
Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeve.
No, not his name. It's Ian McDormand.
You're thinking Christopher Lee.
Yeah, but I said Christopher Reeve as a joke because that was Superman.
Oh yeah, he was Superman. Wasn't he paralyzed?
Yeah, he was Superman and he got paralyzed from either the neck down or the waist down.
One of those. But anyway, Christopher Reeves. Now I'm saying it.
Ian
Ian
McDormand.
McDormand. You got me saying it now. Ian McDormand said, "Yeah, I'll come back to play Gandalf. The Gray or the White?" And when they specified the Gray, he's like, "Oh yeah, of course I'll come back." Which makes me... That's just so weird. Like, I need to re-rent Two Towers, and I need to rent Return of the King again to get, like, the full reason why he didn't like being the White. But isn't it something about how he didn't like the responsibility?
Something like that.
Because Gandalf the White is like a demigod. He's super, super powerful.
Yeah, because he's the White Wizard.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, even though I know that Gandalf doesn't really die, and I watched the animated version first, when I saw Gandalf when I saw Gandalf the Grey die, falling down the bridge, it made me really sad. It made me really, really sad. I know that he comes back, but it's just such a well executed scene. It's such a good movie, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Lord of the Rings is not just for nerds who play D&D in their parents' basement. I assure you, it is. If you've ever been on the fence of watching the movie, it's so good. Really brought out my inner Irishman. Because you watch it and you're like, why are Pippin and Merry the only ones with like Irish accents?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that? I get them confused. Pippin is like 30 years older than Merry.
Something like that. Well, because Hobbits age different, because Frodo was like 50.
Mm-hmm. Bilbo was 111, and he barely looked like he was 50. But that's because he had the ring, because the ring was like elongating his life. And when they meet... Sorry, I'm talking about Lord of the Rings while trying to play a game. And when they find Bilbo again in Rivendell, he's the same age, and it's only been like maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks in time, in like universe time.
Yeah.
But he already looks so much older, and it just shows like, wow, the second he stopped having the ring, age caught up with him real fast.
Yeah, of course.
Like he's walked slower and everything. Die, beasts of earth. What is that, a monkey skull?
Horrible.
Oh wait, that's a man skull. That's a human skull. Or a Neanderthal skull. Dig it up, dig it up, dig it up, up, up. No, 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 no! Run, 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 run!
Got your ass.
I just wanted to dig it up, bro.
You desecrated a grave.
It desecrated a grave? I wouldn't call that a grave. Others might disagree with me, but that's a fossil. That's not a grave. Okay, I need to play my car. Oh, how? How'd you wake up? How did you wake up?
He got his money up.
I don't care. I'm getting my funny up. Die, you son of a bitch!
Is that another yen coin? No, it's like a...
It's like another crystal. No. No. You come over here, out of the protection of your parent. No, no, idiots. No, no, you don't. No, you don't. To hell with it. Die.
So you did name that ultra bitter spray.
Maybe.
Cut into the part where I said get the mysterious purple shit pellets.
Shit pellets?
Cut it in. Get the mysterious purple shit pellets.
No, I don't need ultra bitter spray. Well, no, I didn't need to make more of them. I didn't want to use that one there, but he quite literally forced my hand. You saw that.
Yeah, but if you had more, it wouldn't have mattered.
If I had more, I would have became trigger happy. I'm glad I don't have more. That you become over reliant on them. You should know this, bro. Anyway, what do you think this treasure's called?
It's the Man Boy Gold.
Nope,
Eternal
it's the
Emerald.
Eternal Emerald Eye. Hey, check it out. 5,000.
Oh, look at that. We got it.
Halfway there. And I'm already halfway there! Halfway there! Halfway there! We started watching SpongeBob.
Oh, yeah, we did. That was 2 days ago.
Something like that, yeah. And it's just so crazy to me how many episodes did we watch? Like 4?
Not even less than that. Well, it's one of those shows where it's the 2 11-minute segments in each episode.
You're right.
So it was only like 2 episodes, so we saw 4 segments.
Mm-hmm.
Because we watched Pretty Patties, we watched...
Dying for Pie, we watched Wormy.
Mm-hmm. One more. One more. Pretty Patties, Dying for Pie, Wormy.
What was it?
This is kind of hard for me because I watch SpongeBob more different episodes with other friends. So I'm confused on which episodes I watch with you and which episodes I watch.
We watched Dying for Pie, Wormy, or Best Friend, whatever that episode's called.
It's called Wormy.
Oh wait, no wait, it's house pet sitting or something like that.
No, it is called Wormy.
It is? Oh, okay. Colossal Fossil. Yeah, this is like a primate skull or a caveman skull. Weird.
The reason we can't find any fossils of the known great apes is the Pikmin dug them all up and stole them. Yeah. Dying for Pie, Pretty Patties,
Pretty Patties rule!
What else did we watch?
This is
Replacement Crabs.
Imitation Crabs.
Imitation Crabs, I'm sorry.
Ravioli, you didn't believe me
that
he
is
said.
true. I said, like, when does he say ravioli, ravioli, give me the formioli? Because he was saying,
Where's the hole?
Isn't it like ravioli, ravioli, something, I don't know, whatever.
Ravioli, ravioli, Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, yeah.
Meatball, meatball, spaghetti underneath. Maybe not in that exact order.
Something like that. It's meatball, meatball, spaghetti underneath.
Ravioli, ravioli, Great Barrier Reef. Yeah. SpongeBob, remember. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli. I used to watch that episode a lot with my dad, and to this day, he'll quote, like, remember. I think this might be the last hole.
Sub-hole, let's find out.
It is the last. So remember how I told you that we'll meet a Bulblax that isn't on fire?
Yeah, final 4.
It's times like this.
But, the reason I was gonna bring up was like, I watched with other friends. Was like I was confused because we watched Bubble Buddy.
You did?
Very good episode. I really like Bubble Buddy, and the most humorous part about it is that they were just gonna straight up murder that man.
Yeah,
like
they wanted to kill Bubble Buddy.
He was alive
the whole time.
Yeah,
he was completely sentient.
Being kind of not. I don't even think he was being a dick. I think it was just culture shock because he's a bubble.
Yeah,
and they were gonna murder that man.
Absolutely.
Like this close before he went. Whoa there! He like crashed his wrist.
Whoa there!
Also, I really like that. And that what they wrote out Sandy and Patrick of that episode because because Patrick would have agreed with SpongeBob obviously that Bubble Buddy's alive and Sandy I don't know whatever she's just not there. She went south for the winter.
Yeah. Dear SpongeBob, went to go get more giant paper. Happy Ferguson Day.
Patrick.
P.S.
Also, that's just a really well... I'm sorry that we're just listing jokes, because that's just the worst way to fucking talk about comedy, but I really like when to get more giant paper.
And also like, hey, Squidward, want to play? It's the notes. No. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, anyway.
Oh, I hate that.
You see him?
Yeah. It's the thing from fucking A New Hope.
So, I know I didn't show you the final area of Pikmin 1, but this is a familiar face. This was the final boss of Pikmin 1.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is Emperor Bulblax.
He's been demoted.
Now, in the original game, you had bomb rocks to throw at him when he did that tongue attack.
Mm-hmm. This time you're just gonna brute force the fuck out of him?
Yeah.
No.
There's a very well-known exploit where if you bring, like, 30, 40 purple Pikmin, and when his animation of coming up, you just start throwing him, he'll die in, like, 2 microseconds.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Check that out. Also, rest in peace, those 2 purples that died. You fought valiantly and killed an Emperor Bulblax. Nothing to sniff at, or sneeze at.
Yeah.
My initial report indicates that the giant Bulblax spat out some sort of object.
Looks fascinating, but it's drenched in that creature's internal juices. Disgusting. Oh, don't roll your eyes at me. I'll store it for you.
So much sass. So yeah, Emperor Bulblax was the final boss of Pikmin 1. He was 10 times as big. Like, he was huge. And the only way you could kill him was he would, like, stomp around and, like, try to suck you up with his tongue. That's when you essentially had to sacrifice yellow Pikmin holding bomb rocks so he would eat them and, like, blow up and get stunned. And that's when you bring in red Pikmin and, like, pluck it at him. Remember, in the first game, no matter how fast you threw it, Olimar doesn't throw them very fast.
Yeah.
And you can't swarm him either because he's standing up. Anyway, this is the Forged Courage. This is our first suit upgrade.
This material has perplexing properties. I will try fusing it with this spare spacesuit. Why?
So you can test it.
Processing complete. Success. Behold my latest invention, the Scorch Guard.
Guess what this protects you from?
Fire.
Yep.
Thanks to the heat-resistant alloy, this suit is now impervious to fire. That's pretty good.
Yeah, now you can walk through fire geysers and stuff and not get hurt.
And fiery Bulblaxes.
Mm-hmm.
There's more treasure on this floor.
And fiery blowhogs.
We haven't seen any of those guys yet, huh?
No, they were in the perplexing pool.
No, I didn't see them. What is this now? The water hole? You don't have any blues.
I don't need any blues. So you're a fan of Animal Crossing, right?
Kind of, yeah.
You ready to see a kind of a familiar face?
Oh, isn't there a gyroid in this level?
There is a gyroid in this level. Look at that. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Can you get him?
Yeah. He's like on a little shrine and stuff. It's weird, right?
Oh!
Don't trip, please. Could cost you your health. Come on. Red Pikmin. Olimar! Don't worry, they'll carry them across this little cliff.
This is a world before.
Before?
This is a world after the Combine took over Earth. That's why there's no humans.
So the Combine are running around Earth right now?
Yeah. You just don't see them.
Because we're so small?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have no interest in you stealing artifacts. They don't give a shit.
So, this takes place in the Half-Life universe?
Yeah, what evidence do you have to the contrary?
Well, the Combine tend to mechanize areas that they go. There wouldn't be all this unchanged plant life everywhere.
No, this is like a day after the 7-Hour War.
Oh, this is a day after the 7-Hour War.
Yeah.
Even though it's been at least 7 days now. Okay. And that's why there's no more humans? Because the Combine took over? Why can't we find an HEV suit?
You will.
Oh, I will?
Yeah, in Pikmin 4.
Oh, Pikmin 4 Nintendo GameCube?
Perfectly executed. Well, yeah, you're wearing one. You're impervious to fire. You're literally wearing a hazardous environment suit.
You're right. I'll give you that. This is a gyroid bust, and it's straight up just called that.
Yeah. 250 Pokos, not bad.
I wonder if that's accurate to its price of like 250 bells, like in Animal Crossing.
Maybe.
These were developed around the same time, because Animal Crossing GameCube... Animal Crossing, the first game, it's an N64 game ported to GameCube.
N64 disc drive game.
Ported to the GameCube.
Important distinction.
Because you look at the game for more than 5 seconds and you realize, oh, these are all N64 models.
Yeah, no shit.
Game. I like the first game. I have it. I own it, but it looks really bad.
Yeah, more like shitty folk.
I didn't even make a. Fine, whatever. You can have that. I believe we only lost
2, 3.
Oh, so we had 71, and we have 68. And they were all purples. Those things aren't easy to come by. Well, you know what? I did say I would do better than losing 7. I lost 4 less. I shouldn't lose any, because I should be better than that, but... What can you do? What can you do?
Game's been...
What creature will harass us today? A Bulborb, a Wollywog, and a Cloaking Baronet.
2 Cloaking Baronets, 3 Cloaking
3. 2 Wollywogs, 2 baby Bulborbs. Here's today's report. Let's see how much money we earned, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We earned $1,483. Pocos, sorry.
Poco.
Let's see if the president's situation has improved after we check our total Pikmin count. Yeah, red Pikmin went down because I used them to make some purples.
Yeah. But our overall purple count went up despite our losses.
It's true. How you doing, President?
Oh, you're my hero. You've erased half our debt. Still, things become dangerous. So I'm going into hiding. Focus on work and don't slack off. Okay, I'm glad he's staying safe at least.
Figured I'd let you read that.
So I'm going into hiding.
Still, things have become a bit dangerous.
Why? He's paying the debt.
Open up! We've come to collect! No!
Alright, let's save, baby. Forgot about.
Now we have all 5 Pikmin types.
Let's find our treasures, baby. What about orange Pikmin?
There are no orange Pikmin. Hey, look, we completed a set. You got the Survival Series. These'll sell like Hocotate cakes to scientists and entrepreneurs. What this means is now we can read the ship's notes.
Okay. A dependable item in crucial times. Stay safe by keeping one at home and one in the office. It is indispensable if you are health conscious. Buy this.
This is the Survival Ointment, which I think we read on already, but we didn't get the ship's perspective, so... A must-have medical item for explorers. If you need powerful results, this is for you. It even comes with a testimonial from our own employees. Use this and fear nothing ever again. Anyway, let's see. This is the Anxious Sprout.
Okay. I just realized I completely forgot to put something in my latest expedition report. When carrying fallen creatures or pellets, Pikmin will take them to the onion of their same color. If a mixed crew of Pikmin are carrying spoils, the color majority dictates the destination. Carry pellets to the same colored onions to maximize Pikmin seed production. He just didn't want to talk about this one.
I guess so. This is the Olimar Night Shell, or Olimar Night. I can't think of another way to pronounce that.
Yeah.
This fossil was dug up deep underneath the awakening wood. Given its shape and morphology, I suspect that it is some kind of prehistoric sea creature. If so, it's feasible to say that this whole region was once situated on the ocean floor. Kind of like tectonic shifts, because wasn't California underwater back in prehistoric times?
Something like that.
Because I know the Morro Bay, the Morro Rock, it used to be the very top of a volcano.
Interesting.
Like, it was the plug for a volcano.
Mm-hmm.
But then all that land, I guess, eroded? Sunk?
Yeah.
That's why we have oceans. Colossal fossil.
This must be the fossilized remains of an enormous land-dwelling creature. I was unable to piece together the entire beast, but it certainly had a massive head. Its It's obviously quite different from the Pikmin and other creatures I've encountered. Perhaps it's an extinct creature that couldn't adapt to changes in its environment. Topical.
Sounds familiar. The Crystal King. At first glance, this may look like just a pebble.
No.
I don't see how. But it's actually a crystallized life form. Okay, so I don't have any proof, but it's still an exciting scientific discovery. Would you say so?
No.
The gyroid bust.
My son tells me that this type of figurine is all the rage with the kids. Strangest things amuse kids. When I was a kid, we were lucky to even be allowed to talk about figurines. Yes, when I found this figure, it had been perfectly placed, so it was protected. So, it's protected by a wall of flame. My research isn't complete, but it may have been a shrine of some kind.
Okay, so gyroids are on the distant planet, but his son, who lives on Hokate, talks about there being gyroid figures back home, and that they're all the rage. It's weird, right?
Yeah. Also, with the talk about figures, what the fuck did he mean by that?
Remember how back in elementary school, you weren't allowed to talk about, like, video games or something because you're supposed to be talking about studying?
I guess.
This is the decorative goo.
I read the last one.
I read the last one.
No?
Oh yeah, you did read the last one. Silly me. With the assistance of the blue Pikmin, we found a canister of paint today. I used it to give the ship a fresh coat of paint, but did it thank me? No! As a space pilot, I've always treated my ship like a trusted companion, even if it is a smart aleck. Yet, that snobbish ship has the gall to complain about the color! There's no pleasing it! Forget this, I'm going to bed. This is the last one he ever wrote, because he went to bed.
Yeah.
This is the unknown merit.
Detailed analysis revealed that this artifact is extremely ancient. It's obviously an important archaeological discovery, but the salesman in me is more interested in its monetary value. Maybe I'll get the best of both worlds by selling it to a museum. Interesting.
Maybe our Japanese or Filipino followers who have, like, yen and stuff like that will be able to tell us what that means. This is the Eternal Emerald Eye. I've lived for decades, and yet there are still mysteries that are beyond my comprehension. For example, why are some women so crazy about things that sparkle? That's one enigma I'll probably never unravel.
Thanks, Jerry.
Glad you could tell what I was doing. It's the Crystal Clover.
Shit stole clover. Lately, it seemed that my daughter has been admiring my wife's ring. For now, she's satisfied with her cheap toy ring. When she gets bigger, I love watching her grow up, but it also makes me fearful for my wallet.
Anyone that has kids, I'm sure, can relate to that.
If you've got kids, make sure to close the door.
What do you mean by that? This is the Tear Stone, raw sapphire. When I look at sapphires, I remember a long time ago when I would buy my wife jewelry. I'd buy her jewels every time she cried, which turned out to be all the time. It was tough with my meager salary.
That's all.
And that's all she wrote. Oh wait, Forge Courage. We didn't read this one.
I found this marvelous alloy in a hole swarming with bulborbs. Not really. No, there were some orange ones.
Like 3 caves had bulborbs in them.
Fair. Out of like 7.
Yeah.
On that adventure, I even clashed with an Emperor Bulblax. In honor of my triumph over that appallingly obese beast, I named the whole the Bulblax Kingdom.
Obese beast? I don't know, Olimar. He's really slimmed down since you last saw one. Like obese beast.
It's funny.
Check the Picklepedia entry for this guy and for the Emperor Bulblax.
Yeah, the Emperor shit blacks.
That's what I think of him anyway. Orange Bulborb, Oculus Kageyami Origamium, Orangium, Grubdog family. This Bulborb species boasts a garish color pattern with deep orange body and black spots. It's more like a black body with orange spots. What is that called on a spider?
Abdomen?
Yeah, an abdomen. The orange Bulborb's yellow bloodshot eyes make it clear that this Grubdog is excessively edgy and high-strung, making it much easier to wake from deep sleep than other species in the Bulborb family. Yeah, these guys are assholes. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, these are imitators. Never mind.
This is a dwarf red Bulborb. This is the orange Bulborb mimicking variant must also exist. Recent field work has confirmed this theory.
And that's all he had to say about that. Let's see, do you want to read any of these?
No.
Just this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't wake him up because he's in... Oh, there he is. He's in the water. Let's look at this fat, obese beast.
Appallingly obese.
You missed.
Man, he sucks. Consider Abigail Stardew Valley an appallingly obese beast.
No, I wouldn't go that... I wouldn't be that mean. You might think of that anyway. Here, read it.
Emperor Bulblax's Oculus Supremus grub dog family. The largest member of the grub dog family is normally found buried in the ground with only the stalks of its eyes exposed. This camouflage allows the predator to surprise smaller creatures and use its long, adhesive tongue to capture prey. The thick hide and angular hump give the organism a distinct rock-like quality. During the rainy season, moss grows freely on the hump, making it nearly impossible to distinguish this lethal predator from a stone.
In the first game, you find him like buried like this. His eye stalks aren't poking out that much. It's more because he's a lot bigger. He has like a huge hump that sticks out of the sand pit that you fight him in. That's all like green and mossy and gross. Which is interesting. So I guess it was raining during the first game. But that's it for the bosses and the treasure. That was a good progressive day. We got blue Pikmin. We got a hole that we could go through.
And we fought the Emperor
Bulblax. I think we're going to go back to the perplexing pool now that we have blue Pikmin. What do you think we should do?
Yeah, we have literally 0 above ground treasures.
Yeah, we really need to work on that. Maybe we'll even go through 2 caves, maybe. Strong, maybe. And we'll get some above ground treasures next time on Pikmin 2. Any final thoughts? No. Okay.